Hey guys, thanks for watching. Before we get started, be sure to like and subscribe and let us know in the comments which product you like best. My name is Ben Glinsky, founder and CEO of LiveGood. This is my good friend, business partner, our director of product development, formulator, creator of all of these amazing products, Dr. Ryan Goodkin. And today we're just going to go through all of our products, give you a brief overview, tell you what they do, how they work, the benefits, how to take them, and let you guys see just how amazing these products actually are. So Ryan, I'll let you start.
All right, dude, let's start with a multivitamin, because we did a men and a women version, because we recognize there's two distinct differences in nutrition for men and women. So Ben, we split it up a little bit, and there's some benefits to both. So I'm gonna start with the men. I'm going to kind of group this conversation, if you're cool with it, in the Daily Essentials pack, but I'm going to start with the vitamin because they do play together, and especially with the way and the timing of when we take them. So the men's multivitamin, with men have prostate, so we added lycopene, which is a potent antioxidant for the prostate, which is awesome. But the multivitamin, the concept there, guys, is simple, right? It's to fill nutrient gaps. Because we're just not getting the nutrients out of our food. Ben, I know you and I both eat really well, but we're never going to miss a day taking our multivitamin. So we want to fill the nutrient gaps. We want to make sure that you guys have all the vitamins and minerals that your body needs to carry out all its daily functions, all right? So the men's multi has lycopene for prostate. And guys, you know how much blue screen, like right now with the lights, the cameras, the cell phones, the whole nine. So we added the marigold extract too. It's lutein and zeaxanthin to help protect the eyes. And that's a critical factor there. Awesome ingredients in the multi for the men. And for the women, we added iron. And just throwing this out there, for the women that don't want to take iron or can't take iron, they can take the men's. That's okay. The lycopene for the prostate, it's not going to hurt the woman, I promise. But on the women's side, you have iron. You also have cranberry extract, because women are more prone to urinary tract infections, and cranberry extract is an awesome antioxidant for that. So I personally like to take mine in the morning with food. There's a lot of fat-soluble vitamins and minerals in here, so taking with food first thing in the morning. Oh, forgot to mention, man, full B complex. All the B vitamins in methylated form, which is the superior form, because most of us are not able to utilize most B vitamins, like synthetic B vitamins, the right way. So first thing in the morning, you can take them with food and you're ready to rock.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Love it. 24 different vitamins and minerals in each of these products. We're not getting what we need from our meals, from our foods. This fills those nutritional gaps. That's exactly what we need. So awesome job. This is as kind of, I don't want to say boring of a product, it is,
yeah.
But this is actually our #1 best-selling product, our multivitamin. Over 24 different vitamins and minerals just in this one product alone. It is actually our best-selling product, which is exciting. It means people are recognizing that they're not getting what they need out of their foods. They need a multivitamin to fill those nutritional gaps. This is the highest quality on the market for the best price everywhere, just like all of our products. In fact, $9.95 is our member price for this product. I believe $14.95 retail. If you don't want to be a member, what else you got?
I forgot to add the vegetable capsules, right? There's no added fillers, no dyes. They're GMO free, they're gluten free, they're dairy free, they're common allergen free, and you'll find that with all of the capsules that we do as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. You said you're going into the Daily Essentials pack. That is our multivitamin, our magnesium, and our vitamin D. I want to talk about the magnesium. This is one of my favorite products, because magnesium is responsible for literally every bodily function that we have. Over 300 chemical reactions in the body. If something's not working in your body, there's a very good chance you're not getting enough magnesium, and most of us are deficient.
Yes, they are. We are.
And guys, $8.95 member price, $13.95 retail for a product less than 30 cents a day, for something that everybody absolutely needs to be taking every single day. All of our products have a 90-day empty bottle money back guarantee. Take this for 30 days, take it for 90 days. If you do not feel better, if stuff's not working better in your body, send back the empty bottle. We'll happily give you your money back. But this is an essential part of your daily diet that most of us are not getting enough of, and something all of us need.
Awesome, awesome. Magnesium glycinate and gluconate complex. Same thing as the vegetable capsule, dairy-free, gluten-free, GMO-free, all that stuff. Guys, over 300 biochemical reactions. Like you said, if you're deficient, something is wrong. But if you exercise, right? If you drink caffeine, if you drink any alcohol, if you're stressed, if you have anxiety, and guys, if you take virtually any prescription drug, you're running low. You're going to be deficient in magnesium. So yes, really important that we're supplementing with magnesium for sure.
And real quick, Ryan, so I take that before bed. It's great for sleep, it's great for digestion, it's great for brain health, it's great for really everything in your body. But that's when I take it. When should you take it?
I'm glad you asked that question. So 2 capsules is a serving, so I split it. I take mine at lunch hour, and then I take mine again in the evening before bed. So I do not recommend taking it along with the multi. So take your multi with food first thing in the morning, magnesium split later in the day, or just take 2 doses, like take both capsules like you're doing right before bedtime.
Awesome.
Yep, absolutely. You ready for vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin?
Bring it.
Man, even for us that we live in Florida, we're outdoors a lot, as much as we possibly can. We still supplement. I do mine based on blood work. I think Ben does his just because he knows, and he knows his body and he's figured it out now. But with vitamin D, it is the sunshine vitamin, but for sure, year round, most people are not getting enough, but especially in the winter, right? Especially in the winter. So it's vitamin D3 with K2, all right? This is not just a vitamin though, it turns into a hormone. Right, really important stuff. And I know we'll probably say like, hey, COVID taught us a lot about D. Most people that got ill were very deficient in vitamin D. That's because it is so strongly linked to the immune system. But it's bone health, it's immune, it's brain, it's energy. There's a lot of stuff going on with vitamin D. So really important that we're supplementing it. 2,000 units per capsule. There are 60 capsules in this body, in this bottle. So you could have a 2-month supply, or if you're like me, sometimes you'll take 2 capsules, you'll get 4,000 units a day. But this will do a good job of keeping your vitamin D levels right where they should be.
Love it.
Yeah. Yep. Awesome. Me too.
Yeah.
Timing with the vitamin D. Yeah.
When you take it, yeah.
I think it's fat soluble for sure. D and K are both fat soluble with food. I'm okay if you take it with your multi, because I don't want you to have to worry about too much planning, but with your multi first thing in the morning, because it plays a role in the sleep awake cycle actually. So it does trigger the body to suppress melatonin. That's a good thing, right? That's what we want, because it's all about that daily sleep awake cycle. So first thing in the morning with food.
Yeah, it's great for everything. Every doctor, every dermatologist now is recommending vitamin D. It's another supplement that we're deficient in, that a lot of people are deficient in, that they're not getting enough of. You want to stay healthy, you want to be fit, need vitamin D.
Agreed.
All right. I know this is one of your favorites, but I'm going to go to coffee.
Oh, I do like coffee.
The coffee, okay, so first of all, coffee is one of the dirtiest, most pesticide, chemical-ridden products on the market. I mean, you go to Starbucks, you go to Dunkin' Donuts, their coffee is not organic, which means, again, it's grown with pesticides, it's got chemicals in it, it's got bad stuff. And one of the things I love about how Ryan formulates all of our products, he puts a ton of effort, energy, passion into every single ingredient that goes into every single one of our products. He knows where it's grown, how it's harvested, how it's extracted, how it interacts with all the other ingredients in there. But one other thing that he focuses on is what stays out of our products. And that's very unique, and what a lot of people don't really focus on, because you can have some great ingredients, but if you got some bad stuff with chemicals and pesticides and stuff, you don't want that in your body. This is the cleanest, purest, healthiest coffee on the market. And unlike Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts or even McDonald's, where you're going to pay $3 for a cup of coffee, less than 60 cents a day for a serving, USDA certified organic, highest quality coffee on the planet. Plus, we've enhanced it with
six mushrooms.
6 different mushrooms for brain health, for brain cognition. Just helps with so much stuff. And on top of that, tastes delicious. So many people are saying this is their favorite coffee they have ever tried.
For sure. Did you say that was USDA certified organic?
I did say that.
All right, man, because it's really important. You guys got to check the website. You'll see the testing for metals. You'll see testing for glyphosate, which is a pesticide, common pesticide. It's a single source Arabica coffee bean. So it's super, super important that you know your source for coffee, and that is exactly what we did here. So a good, ethically, sustainably sourced coffee bean. Everything Ben said is spot on, but the amount of coffee we consume and the fact that we're not paying attention to how dirty traditional coffee is and commercially raised coffee is blows my mind. So awesome product.
And I love that you mentioned that the certifications are on the website. All of our products, we show you the full certificates of analysis of everything, every ingredient. We test them as the ingredients come into the warehouse. We test the finished product, make sure there's no toxins, chemicals, anything bad in it. If there is, goes to the trash, start over from scratch.
And that has happened.
That has happened. Yep, we make sure we give you guys only the highest quality products, and we show you the results of every test that we have. What's next?
I wouldn't have it any other way, you know?
Agreed.
So if we're talking about testing and some things we failed, why don't we go into essential oils? Love it.
Go for it.
All right, let's do it. Is this our newest or latest? We've got a lot coming though. This won't last long.
I know. This is going to be outdated in like 2 days.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys. So the LiveGood 6-pack of essential oils. How cool is this though with the magnetic flip box? Honestly, it looks awesome. I love it. All right, cool. So we have 6 oils in here. They're all 15 ml. So they're all 15 milliliter, which means you're getting a lot for your money. A lot. I don't know how much is the money. Do we know?
$49.95 member price, $69.95 retail. Other companies are selling lower quality products without certificates of analysis for as much as $200 for a 6-pack similar to this. $49.95, about a quarter of the price, guys.
So talk about when you're sourcing and you're testing. We had to fail this a couple of times because we were getting adulterated product. So I got an adulterated tea tree that looked like it came from China, and another product, I think it was lemon. But yeah, that's a big thing in the essential oil world is adulteration. So people are just kind of circumventing or cheating.
And what is adulteration?
It's like a contaminated product or changed or altered.
Right.
Cheaper. Yeah. Usually not authentic, not actually what the essential oil is. So we've got an immunity blend. We'd love that because, of course, year-round for immune health. But what is clove, cinnamon, orange, eucalyptus, and rosemary in that one blend. We have a lemon, which is like real for like freshness, invigorating, good feeling. You have lavender, which is that soothing, that calming to help with sleep. My daughter puts it in a spray bottle. Last night she was misting, shot it in my face. I was like, oh, I actually kind of like that. She's like, I'll make you one. It's really easy to make, Dad. So I know. So that's cool. Tea tree, which is super good for like antibacterial, antifungal, good for skincare. A lot of benefit to tea tree oil. Frankincense, guys, like when in doubt, grab the Frank. You know, it's kind of funny. It's like your all-star player, so utilitarian. And then of course we have the peppermint, which real quick, I know you're gonna laugh. I mean, this might make you. Anyway, you can talk a little bit about it, Ben, while I pop this thing out.
Give me the frankincense if you can get that one.
Well, hold on. I want to do something real quick. So all I want to do is put your hand out. We're going to just put 3 drops in your palm, rub your hands together. All right, and then we're going to do a quick little 1, 2, 3, rub your hands together. Go like this, and then breathe deep through your hand. It's like that.
Yeah, you feel that.
Yeah, you sure do.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, if you're doing that, if you're sitting at your desk, it's minty. If you're sitting at your desk and you're wanting a little pick-me-up, it's so funny. You can do that, but it's refreshing. It's invigorating. It's awesome. It's awesome, awesome.
Yeah, it's funny. We have the peppermint diffusing in our warehouse, in our packing room, so everyone has a lot of energy and stays alert and awake. But
productivity.
My favorite in here, I mean, they're all amazing. Again, highest quality. Our immunity blend is awesome. Our frankincense, I love this one for the story. That's not the frankincense. This is the frankincense. I love it for the story because other companies, and I like to throw some companies under the bus sometimes, but you know, other companies are selling this frankincense, a similar version, for as much as $80 for this one single bottle alone. You can get this entire 6-pack for $49.95 our member price. But yeah, frankincense is great for everything. I had a little, I don't know if it was a fungus, but my foot was itching, my heel the other day. And I rubbed it straight on. Like, you know, a lot of people say dilute it, rub it with lotion, which you can do.
Yep.
I put it straight on my foot, like literally within minutes, the itch was gone. I was able to sleep and it was awesome.
And can I see the Frank? So also, it's really good for that. And the number of things, tea tree would have been great for that too. But really good. But
I love the tea tree.
You can use frankincense for like age spots and like skin tightening, like wrinkles and stuff like that. I know that's kind of a thing, but yeah, you can use it for a lot of stuff. But
the immune blend is awesome too. You feel sickness coming on, diffuse it in your house, put it on your wrist. I mean, it's awesome. What does it do? It kind of ignites those immune response systems in your body.
This is a great question. When you do essential oils, you're getting it through the olfactory, so just the sense of smell, right? Then you're actually absorbing it when you inhale it because it goes down and goes across into the bloodstream. So there's a lot of benefit to these essential oils. Those trigger immune cells, T cells, and all the memory cells to come to life, for sure.
They're amazing. Awesome. All right. This is one of my favorite products. I'm going to talk about it next. So we've got 2 flavors. We've got our fruit punch and our lemon lime. Since the lemon lime is my favorite, I'm going to talk about this. But aminos, essential amino acids, such an important part of our life that we need every single day. So first of all, amino acids are the building blocks of protein. They're the most abundant substance in our entire body outside of water. Yep. But why they're important is because they protect your lean muscle. Aging, the first signs of aging are lean muscle loss. You start getting weaker. Your bones and muscles start atrophying. This protects it. They actually did a study. I'm going to paraphrase a little bit. But what they did, they took two groups of bedridden patients who were on bed rest. They weren't moving around. They weren't exercising. They had pretty much the exact same diet. They gave one group essential amino acids. The other group did not have the amino acids. The group that didn't have it, their muscles continued to atrophy. There was significant decline and loss of muscle mass. I think it was like a 6-week or 6-month study. The other group, while some did lose some muscle, it was much less than the group that was not taking the essential aminos. Many of them maintained all of their lean muscle mass, and some even added lean muscle mass while being bedridden just by taking essential aminos. These are the highest quality essential amino acids on the planet. They taste delicious. Again, you've got two choices, fruit punch or lemon lime. You mix it with a glass of water. It's a powder, tastes delicious. You can take it any time of day. You can even take it multiple times a day if you want. But this is a product. I mean, as amazing as all these products are, and I take pretty much every single one of them every single day, this is the one that I will not go a day without taking. I will not miss a day because I value my lean muscle. I know how hard it is to build it back when you lose it. And again, once you start getting older, like even after 30 or 40, your muscle decline is significant. Guys, this is a product, $19.95 member price, $24.95 retail, something you should be taking every single day. And I'm going to show you some of our product packs after we get through all these, but definitely a go-to product.
And the word essential means you have to get them from external sources. You have to eat them out of your diet or you need to supplement with them. But the key component here is keeping the body and muscle protein synthesis. So my recommendation, what I like to do between meals, or actually first thing in the morning, I start with them. I have them as my pre-workout along with creatine, and usually some coffee or the E3, which we'll talk about. But that kind of keeps me in a fasted state. And then I roll out of the gym and I hit the protein. But between meals, you can add the essential aminos so the body stays with that muscle, keeping muscle, for sure.
Love it.
Awesome.
What do you got?
Well, let's keep going while you're down that line.
The greens?
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, baby.
All right. Awesome.
How do you like that
I'm glad
video?
that you didn't take the reds because I want to talk about the reds.
Oh, man. But just two ingredients in here, spirulina and chlorella, that are absolute showstoppers. The World Health Organization actually called them a superfood because their nutrient density. They say they're a very, very, what do they call it? An essential, I think essential to the world. Like they have an essential foods list or an essential thing list. So the World Health Organization even says it. But hey, the spirulina and chlorella, they're incredibly nutrient dense. They actually, it's funny, I think NASA was part of this essential amino study, talking about their astronauts.
Right.
I think part of that was it. That NASA has also studied the spirulina because of its nutrient density and the fact that it has essential fatty acids, has carbohydrates, and it has protein. So it's kind of crazy. But the key here is superfood. It has so many beneficial ingredients for immune health, for immune support, for gut support, for of course for brain function, for bone. I mean, the list is literally like it's the foods that you typically wouldn't see in a grocery store that we were able to source, and guys, USDA certified organic. I mean, again, the testing, go to the website, the metals, glyphosate, pesticides, it's all there because we want to ensure that you guys are getting the cleanest, highest quality green powder at the most affordable price. Awesome.
Awesome. I actually mix it with my collagen.
Oh, good point.
That we'll talk about in a minute.
I do too. I mix it with collagen and the protein after the workout.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you some other stuff I mix. Actually, speaking of, this is my favorite product, but yeah, this is awesome. You know anyone that's got a gut that needs, I mean, seriously, this is the best for digestive health. Keep your gut clean and healthy.
Yep.
Amazing product, USDA certified organic, as is this. I call this my secret weapon because I like to work out, I like to mountain bike, and I feel like this product gives me that extra boost. It releases the nitric oxide in your body, which means it widens your blood vessels, helps you move more nutrients to where they're needed, kind of gives me that extra power, I feel like, and it is awesome. I mean, your blood flow is flowing great. You know, anyone who has high blood pressure needs to lower. I mean, widening the blood vessels is exactly what that does. You know, anyone with a heart, this is a go-to product. Great for sexual health. A lot of great testimonials in regards to that. A lot of people, we get testimonials every day about that. But just an awesome, amazing product. Probably the best cardiovascular health product ever created. There's other high quality greens products, or greens and reds products on the market. This is very unique. Probably the only, I'm going to actually talk about one. So there's a best-selling product called Super Beets, not to mention other companies, but they claim they've sold over 5 million bottles of their product. Good, solid products. It's got beetroot powder. It's the only ingredient. It's not USDA certified organic. They sell it for $39.95. USDA certified organic About half the price, $18 is our member price, $24 retail. It's got the beetroot powder. It's also got aronia berry, hawthorn berry, grapeseed extract,
Pomegranate,
and about 12 other amazing ingredients, great for cardiovascular health and all the other stuff we talked about. Just an amazing product. I actually drink this in the morning before I work out. I mix it with our pre-workout E3 as well as our creatine plus HMB and just crush my workouts. We'll talk about those in a second, but this is my favorite product, my secret weapon. Highly recommend it. $18 member price. You definitely want to try it.
Loaded
tastes really good too.
It does taste really good. Loaded with dietary nitrates, which the World Anti-Doping Agency approves of for athletes. The International Olympic Committee approves of it. So dietary nitrates are a performance enhancer. Caffeine is. Creatine is approved. Beta-alanine is. These are approved ingredients. That's one of the reasons dietary nitrates work so well for doing exactly that. Good job, man. That was good. Hey. Good description.
Thanks. All right, what's next?
Let's go down to protein.
All right.
Keep going. Awesome. All right, guys, you know I've talked about protein all the time because it's all about maintaining that lean muscle mass that Ben said, starting in our 30s, we start to lose it, and it accelerates as we age. And it's a big contributor to premature aging and honestly, premature death and other chronic disease. So we really got to focus on maintaining lean muscle mass. You and I, it takes work, but also there's other aspects of life that you need to do, like supplementation, to ensure that we're setting ourselves up for maximizing our health span. Yeah, there we go, health span. So fermented pea protein is an awesome plant-based protein. It's equivalent now under the PDCAAST score to whey, which if you want to know more, watch my protein video. I'll tell you all about the technicality of it. But easy to digest, doesn't cause the bloating or the cramping that most plant-based proteins used to call it, that it caused years ago because of the fermentation process. So an awesome, very tasty, easy to mix, doesn't cause bloating, and help you get your protein goals, because guys, remember, we're not getting enough. So let's up our protein goals and start supplementing to get there. Yeah, that's cool. Awesome.
Very easy to digest, plant-based protein.
Yep.
Amazing product. And it tastes, vanilla flavor, tastes amazing.
Like a milkshake.
And no sugar added.
Correct. Never add sugar.
20 grams of protein. Did we talk about that?
Oh, no, we didn't. Thank you.
Yeah.
20 grams of protein per one scoop, and it's about 106 calories. So it's a good way to get your protein in.
Low calories, high protein.
Yep.
I take this after I work out. It's also got all 9 essential amino acids.
It does. It's a complete protein. Yep. That's what makes it a complete protein. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a good one. All right. This one's been hiding here, but this is one we probably should have talked about earlier with our Daily Essentials pack. Speaking of our Daily Essentials pack, just really quick, that was our multivitamin, our vitamin D, and our magnesium and vitamin D. $27.40. Guys, less than $1 a day for 3 just essential products that you need to be taking every day. And if there was a fourth, well, the aminos are awesome. But this is factor 4. Yep. This is the highest quality, most advanced anti-inflammatory product ever created by our very own Dr. Ryan Goodkin. The only product of its kind, meaning there is not another product on the planet that exists with all 4 of the anti-inflammatory ingredients that are in factor 4, starting with fish oil. We got CoQ10, we've got curcumin, and we've got garlic, and we've also thrown in some black pepper to help with the absorption.
That's right. That's
right. Listen.
I love it.
But guys, every sickness and disease stems from inflammation. You get it under control, your body's going to be a lot more healthy, and you're going to see a lot less sickness. But this is something that's awesome every single day. It's a gel cap because it's got the fish oil in it. You can take 2 a day, you can take 3 a day, you can take up to 6 a day, depending on your preference and your body. What function?
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say like 2 soft gels a day is about 1,200 milligrams of the EPA and DHA, which is the omega-3 fatty acids. That's that we got that actually out of the anchovy. So a good that's a good fish to use for fish oil. It's one of the best. So yeah, we really made an awesome product.
Again, speaking of the ingredients, this guy knows where everything is harvested. But one of the things is how scalable is it? Because there's some small farms that can only grow a certain amount of different ingredients, and there's some how what's the word you use?
Ethically or sustainable.
Ethically sustainable. Yes. So this comes from a deep sea. It's not a farm raised.
No.
So what's the opposite of farm raised?
Yeah, wild caught. Yeah.
Wild caught anchovy. Very high quality fish oil, great benefits. and pure and very sustainable. So we're not hurting the population or the environment or anything else.
Yep.
And that is just an amazing product. $18.50 member price, $24.95 retail,
Right.
I believe. And again, just something that is, I mean, you have to buy 2, 3, or 4 different products to get what you get out of this one bottle of Factor 4.
Well said, because the concentration of omega-3 fatty acids which is what a lot of people should be looking at, is very concentrated here. There's so much value in this product. I can't say enough about it. It's absolutely one of my favorites. Highly recommend it.
Same.
Cool.
What's next?
All right, let's go out to Performance E3.
Nice.
Sitting out here on the end by itself. All right, so E3, guys. I know Ben knows E3 really well, uses it religiously. I do not. I alternate a little bit with coffee, but when I do take it, it is an amazing pre-workout. But I hate to say it, I don't want to pigeonhole it as just like a pre-workout, because people that really, there's so many other ingredients. I call them mind muscle ingredients. The brain is just as important as everything else for performance. So there's so many things in here like huperzine, alpha GPC. There's actually medications that are modeled after those things for Alzheimer's and things like that, because it's so powerful for the brain. There's so many benefits of the ingredients in here. And then of course, like I referenced earlier, we put beta alanine in here as a performance enhancer. That's actually what, when you take it, you'll feel these like, how do you describe that feeling? That numb pins and needles, sort of like a paresthesia.
It's a little itchy,
itchiness
but it's
feeling.
like, it makes me want to just
It's an amp.
go.
It amps you up a little bit. Yeah. That's the beta alanine at work there. And there's some other ingredients in betaine. So when you think about like, how do I get the most out of a product for my mind, for my body, for this E3 is where it's at. So not just pre-workout for those that you just need that extra pick-me-up, the E3 is an awesome option for that.
I agree. And as much as I love talking about the coffee, I'm not a big coffee drinker. This is my morning coffee because it's got about as much caffeine as a cup of coffee, maybe a little bit more, but all the other ingredients in there are just awesome, especially if you're going to work out in the morning. If you're not going to work out in the morning, do you save it until before you're going to work out?
Well, then you run into the issue with disturbing sleep. Anything
Right.
after 11 a.m., we should stop the caffeine. We should get away from caffeine.
Agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I take it every morning. And again, I mix it with our Super Reds, my secret weapon, and our creatine plus HMB. And I'm going to let you talk mostly about this, but I'll tell you how I feel when I take it, because I don't fully understand how creatine works or what HMB even is. But I will tell you, I notice when I take this product, and I notice when I don't take this product. And creatine somehow, it makes you stronger.
It does.
It increases your muscle
Stamina and
power and
endurance.
your yes. So I get to failure, like if I'm doing push-ups or bench press or squats or whatever, and I'm dead, and I could still crank out like 3 or 4 more reps when I'm taking the creatine. It's the
awesome.
weirdest, awesomest thing. So what's in it? What does creatine do? What does HMB do? How is this product so
You would
awesome?
think I'm crazy for saying that it's 100% effective. Like, when is anything ever really 100%? But it truly is. It's 100% effective at bringing in more water into your muscle cell. Right? That's awesome. It's been studied for 50 plus years. And like I said earlier, World Anti-Doping Agency, International Olympic Committee, they recognize it as a performance enhancing supplement because it's exactly what it does. It builds up our reserves within our muscle cells and pulls water in, and it adds to the energy cycle in the mitochondria, which is like the powerhouse of the cell. So you have more energy, more endurance, more stamina, and more ultimately strength, more output. So, and the HMB, yeah, you're right. Most people are like, what is HMB? It's a byproduct of an amino acid that as we age, we have less and less of too. So it's big for recovery. So that's why when you're pushing hard and you're going in the recovery mode, HMB helps to recover the muscle tissue even faster.
Love it.
I do too.
Yeah, and I think it's so cool that it's considered a performance enhancing supplement.
It really is.
And along with the beta alanine, and what's the other branded ingredient in the E3?
Well, there's beta alanine, there's beta prime to cut down.
Primes,
Yeah. Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, great product.
Really is.
All right. You know a lot about the collagen. I'll let you talk about that. All right, go for it.
Well, I wanted to bring it in because we're talking about performance and we're talking about all the things about tissue and how important it is to preserve our lean muscle mass. Well, what about collagen, right? Collagen is the most abundant protein in the body. Right, it's like over 35% of our protein mass, right? So collagen, but it's unique amino acid sequence. That's why it's not the same as dietary protein. It can't be counted towards your protein like goals. And that's a big distinction. It's because it has a very unique amino acid composition, but as we age, like look, I mean, you can see my age, like I start to lose, you just lose the plumpness, the elasticity of your skin. But that's not it, right? Now we're talking about collagen makes up skin, hair, nails, bone, cartilage, joint spaces, but inside of our blood vessels is all collagen. And as we age, one of the issues with like heart disease is our blood vessels get stiff. right? Like, how you get like achy and stiff as you get older? Well, so do our blood vessels. So supplementing with collagen is not just a beauty product. It truly is. It's a fundamentally like healthy aging concept. And I think it works really well. And so there's a lot more literature is coming out. But you'll notice here, guys, that we call it hydrolyzed types 1 and 3. That's because we had to break it down for better absorption so the body's able to use more of it. And that's clutch. But can't stop there. I'm sorry, I'm running on about it, but there's like these 4 other branded ingredients in here that are incredible. So we look at it from, joint health's important. But adding like some of the other stuff, glucosamine and chondroitin, wasn't important when I found out like I could put Velocitol in. And I could do some of these Preflex. And some of these other things are so good for joint health and other benefits of like just such an anti-aging concept when it comes to like, joints and skin and hair and nails and beauty and just healthy aging, man. It's a must-have for sure.
Yeah, this is all, and you hear a lot about it because of the hair, skin, nails, joints. But you don't hear a lot about the muscles and the recovery and all the stuff that you've put in there.
Correct.
But you also do see a lot of liquid collagen products, and we specifically stayed away from that. And I asked Ryan, why are these guys going with liquids and we're going with the powder? And his answer is because liquids mean you have to have preservatives. Preservatives have chemicals. Chemicals are bad. They're things you don't want to put into your body. So this is not only the most productive collagen, but also the cleanest and healthiest.
Good point. And I want to make something, this is a powder, so before you consume it, it is a liquid, right? We put it in powder form to maintain stability too. The preservatives are there to keep the bacteria and the bad stuff from growing, but it does nothing to maintain stability. So you're less and less collagen as it sits in a liquid, mix. Powder is stable. It's stable, and that you can scoop, put it in your water, and enjoy it. And you'll see when you mix it. I wish I could show you guys right now, but the color is so rich. It has this light, like I don't know, how would you describe tea flavor?
It's like a tea,
very
tea
light,
flavor,
very light
tan color. Yeah,
and that's the antioxidants and the polyphenols. So
yeah, it's really cool. So you can drink it. Ryan drinks it. He sips it like tea.
Like tea.
Just mixes it with hot, warm water.
Oh yeah.
And sips it. I mix it with my greens. You can mix it in a shake with your protein. Can you mix it with the protein?
Yeah, man, absolutely.
Cool. So speaking of protein, you said it doesn't count as your protein, but it does have 10 grams of protein in it. So does that help?
It does. But but when I tell people to shoot for a certain goal in dietary protein, I'm not letting them count the collagen.
Okay.
The collagen is a different goal. It's actually a triple helix structure, so it's different, but has, like I said, collagen is the most abundant protein in our body. So certainly we need to make sure that we're supplementing with it.
Awesome.
So,
all right, I'm going to jump to our CBD oil.
Do it.
And so this is our 750 milligram natural flavor CBD. Nice. We also have a 1500 milligram, which is twice the potency natural flavor. And we have a 750 and 1500 milligram peppermint flavor, as well as a 300 milligram chicken flavor for your pets, which is awesome. Great for anxiety, great for just calming, great for digestion. There's a lot of benefits of CBD.
A lot.
Other companies are selling high quality CBD for as much as $70, $80, $90, even $100. This is the highest quality CBD on the market, cleanest, purest, $14.95 member price, I think $19.95 retail. If you love CBD, it helps with sleep, again, anxiety, stress, a lot of benefits of CBD oil. A lot of people love it. It does, although it's not a THC product, it doesn't have the hallucinogenic properties, it does have up to 0.3% THC. So if you are getting drug tested at your job or something, probably want to stay away from it. It could have trace effects that could cause you to fail a drug test. You're not going to notice any of those effects when you use it, but it is very effective. A lot of people take it before they go to bed, take it if they have stress, anxiety. We give this to our dog when he's freaking out because it's thundering and lightning outside. It calms him down. Really great. Product.
Same. On the CBD side, just like we have the central nervous system, our brain and spinal cord, and the peripheral nervous system, we also have the endocannabinoid system. So when you use CBD, there are receptors in our body that are activated by supplementing with CBD. So yeah, it's a fantastic product for all the reasons you stated. It's actually in breast milk too. So there's a lot of benefit to CBD as far as growth and recovery and all of that too. So. Yeah, good point about the THC component as as
Awesome.
I'm glad you brought
that. We got
a
few more. Why don't you talk about the one of my favorites?
Oh man, it's one of my favorites for sure. It is awesome. It is, yeah. So we call this the nootropic, because it is such a powerful It's not.
What does nootropic mean?
I was going to say it's powerful. It's a nootropic is for like brain health. It's for cognition. It's for improving the processing speed in our facultative state and our memories and all this stuff like that's really important. And how does that work? It works on the mitochondria. So it works to really repair the mitochondria to ensure that our bodies and our cells have everything, all the energy they need to carry out their daily process. So this is what it looks like once you open it. It is in a foil pack. It comes out and it's this dark, really dark blue strip. There's 20 milligrams of methylene blue per film. And just a quick tip, what I would do,
it's a dissolving strip. Like you might have seen the Listerine strips and stuff that dissolve on your tongue. That's exactly what this is. But just a little warning, and a lot of people love it. I don't actually mind it. When you put it on your tongue, it turns your tongue very blue for a long time. And it actually makes your pee blue, could make your poop blue. Like for the next day, everything is blue. But so be careful when you take it, because if you're not careful, it could spread all over your mouth and your teeth, and your lips will be blue for a few hours. But I think Ryan's going to show you how to minimize the blue.
Fold it in half twice, which makes it a quarter of the size of the film. Place it on the back of your tongue with water, and then swig it back, and you will eliminate much of the blue from the tongue. But again, every other day or 15 days in a row, 15 days off, there's 15 films per box. That's intentional. That's the suggested dosing.
Right. Every other day. And that's how I do it. And what's the other thing? So we say to take it, let it dissolve.
Right.
And also, two things really. So,
biomodulator. That's right.
What's that, the sun thing?
Yes.
Tell them what that means.
Photobiomodulation, along with sun or red light. So after you take this, within 30 minutes, go out and get some natural sun, let it hit the back of the retina. I mean, obviously not stare at the sun, but get out and get some natural sunlight. It can have a synergistic effect on the mitochondria in the cells. It's called photobiomodulation.
And it is an amazing product for just cognition, for focus, for brain health. I mean, if you Google benefits of methylene blue, there's some stuff that we can't talk about because it talks about diseases and cures for some very serious stuff. It is really an amazing all-natural product. But speaking of the blue, we made it a strip because it does absorb a little bit better on the tongue. You're not going to lose much benefit if you swallow it directly.
Correct.
So if you don't mind having a blue tongue, it's the best way to take it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. But yeah, it's really an amazing product and very unique. You don't find a lot of methylene blue products out there. This is something that I have part of my, every other day I make it part of, because when you Google those benefits, that's what I'm concerned about. And that's why I take it every other day. Awesome product. Let's go to the patches.
Let's do it.
So these are our energy. We'll talk about both together. We've got an energy patch and a sleep patch. And I've got my energy patch on right now.
Are you flexing?
I'm not flexing. It's my E3, my Super Res, my creatine. I worked out this morning. Come on.
Awesome.
But no, so the energy patches do just that. You know, they're transdermal, which means it absorbs through the skin. Ryan's put some great ingredients in here to boost your energy throughout the day, so you don't get fatigued as easily. You're just upbeat, healthy.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And they do. They're right. They absorb, and you'll notice the doses are lower. They don't have to be as high because when we take it by mouth, it has to go absorb. It has to get down. It goes through the liver, not these. And so you'll notice that's a benefit of the patch. It's one of the benefits. For sleep too, a lot of the concept of sleep is the problem with things when people try to take a quick sleep aid is that it wears off and then they wake up in the middle of the night. And that's the problem with that, whereas the patch sustains healthy, restorative sleep. So
it does. I have to remind myself to take it off
when you wake up
in the morning. Yeah. So I'm like, why am I still sleepy?
Yeah.
I mean, I get some great sleep with that. I wouldn't recommend taking it every single night. Then you kind of I feel like my body would get addicted to it, and then I wouldn't be able to sleep without it.
Sure.
So I'll go a few nights. Once every 3 or 4 nights when I really want to get a good night's sleep, and use one of the patches. You could put it anywhere where there's not hair. This is actually coming off a little bit. I usually put it on my hip. I specifically put it on my shoulder today just so I could show it off. But usually I put it under my pants right here on my hip. There's no hair there, so it sticks on pretty well. Sometimes it leaves a little residue. When you pull it off, you just wipe it off with a rag and you're good to go.
That's it. Awesome.
Yeah, awesome.
Easy.
All right. I think this might be the last one that we got up here. We've got some skincare products as well, but we'll close it out with this. So this is our CBD pain relief cream. Smells amazing. It's kind of like a Ben Gay or an icy hot with a lot of extra benefits, including the CBD oil that gets deeper into your muscles and joints, but just an awesome product. You got lower back pain, great for that. You got knee pain, joint pain, awesome to put on there. This bottle is what, 4
ounces.
This is big.
ml.
I mean, this lasts
bottle.
a long time. And what, $17.95?
It's crazy.
Member price.
So good.
Yeah, other companies are selling this for as much as $60 for not even as awesome of a product as what we have. $24.95 retail. Definitely something everyone needs in their medicine cabinet. At some point you're gonna have some joint pain, especially if you're over 40. Definitely something that I use a lot.
Absolutely. Yeah, not much to add to that. It's super effective for that topical application for directly to the site of muscle soreness, pain or soreness, yeah.
Love it. All right, well, that wraps up what we've got in-house, but we are rolling out, there's probably, 20, 30 different products in the pipeline.
Yeah, there's
right
over
now.
20, yeah.
Let's give them a hint of a few that are coming down the pike in the next few months, and then we'll maybe
I just
redo
passed
this.
off to you earlier some skincare. Still rolling out a 4-pack of different things in skincare category. We're rolling out gut health. We talked about gut being the second brain, how important preserving the microbiome of the gut is, and we're really focused on that. We talked about bone support. We've talked about other minerals through detox pathways with fulvic and humic acid.
Kids multivitamin coming. We've got a sleep gummy coming to focus on the sleep a little bit more. We've got a women's hormonal product. I call it the PMS product coming. A whey protein product to kind of give an alternative to that. Yeah, great. I mean, pretty much all bodybuilders and fitness people use whey protein. I still prefer my plant-based protein. I absolutely love this stuff. And if you have any issues with digestion, plant-based is a little easier than whey.
It is.
But the whey is a chocolate flavor. It's 30 servings. This one's 15.
Right.
What else we got?
I'm glad you brought those up. Those are the next ones in line. Those will be rolling out soon.
Yeah.
Already done, approved through in production.
Got a weight management product coming. We've got some household cleaners coming.
That's
a lot of exciting stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tons of exciting stuff.
Awesome. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Definitely be sure to go to our link or go straight to livegood.com. You can place your order. You can become a member for $9.95 a month. If you're ordering more than 2 products a month, you definitely save more by becoming a member, or $99.95 for the year. Save $20 if you choose the yearly option, or if you don't want to commit to the membership, you can buy any product anytime at our still super low retail prices. And that's what we're about. Most people are not getting enough nutrients, vitamins, minerals in their daily diets, and supplements are expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, people are spending $300-400 a month just to supplement, and that's why, I mean, you look at what's happening right now. 75% of people are obese. The world's as unhealthy as it's ever been. More people are on prescription medication than ever before. Lifespans are going down for the first time in history, and people can't afford to be healthy because all these supplements are selling for 50, 60, 80, $100. And so that's exactly why we created LiveGood. Highest quality products at the lowest prices anywhere. Over 1 million members our first year because of that. And it's exciting that we're able to help so many people and really disrupting an industry that's been around for a long time and needed a change.
You bet. Good job, man.
Thanks again for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to get all the great information on all of our products.